Have you ever wanted your own TV show? Have you dreamed of showcasing your talent for the world to see? Well, now you can. Have your own TV show. You can have your own 30-minute show. Not only will you be seen in the Detroit area, but you can be viewed worldwide. Be seen on WHPR Detroit Live, Comcast Cable Channel 91, on the web at TV33WHPR.com, with the TV33 app, on Roku, Google TV, Apple TV, and on Amazon Fire TV. Act now. Time slots are limited. Sign up today and get a free replay with the purchase of your time slot. For more information, call 313-868-6612. Visit our studios and receive a free TV interview to promote your business, church, or organization by appointment only.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me for Can We Talk About It, where you know we do talk about those elephants that's in the room. Before I begin today, I haven't been feeling too well, but I'm thanking the Lord that I'm here. I could very well be taking a dirt nap, so I'm thanking the Lord that I'm here, ladies and gentlemen, and you should be thanking the Lord that you're wherever you are and you're above ground. But I want to give a shout out to all of the ladies over here at Plaza Boulevard. I had to go to the doctor today, and the nurses over there are awesome. Dr. Angelique Moore, thank you so much for taking care of me. I mean, these women are very exceptional. I really like to go somewhere where there's women that's come together, working together, and they're working together for the betterment of other women and their health, and it just is great. I like that. And I actually asked Dr. Moore if she would come on and talk with the women, you know, concerning like our general health and the things we should look out for. I talked to, you know, I have a heart doctor, and the lady who does the cardiogram, she's very knowledgeable about women's heart health. I'm talking with her and trying to get her on. I'm going to try to have a lady on, not this Monday, but next Monday I'm going to have a lady on, and we're going to be talking about sex trafficking, and that's going to be very interesting. There's some other things that I'm going to be doing. There's some schools I had went to when I was telling you about this school called Odyssey Education. It's a very bad school. I'm going to do an expose on it. The lady's name, she's the one who got everybody enrolled there. Her name is Denise. Then there's a doctor there. They're both big, slovenly looking women, and they don't take good care of themselves, and they're in the health system looking a hot mess, and that's just terrible. So, you know, I'm going to be doing some exposés and everything about that also. There's actually another thing. There's a store that I used to talk about called Players Liquor Store or Market or something like that. It's over here on Schaefer in Chicago. Now, I had stopped going to this place like 3 years ago because they have new people in the store. They're very disrespectful to the black community and a bunch of you, and I can't help but to say it this way, because anytime you let somebody dog you out, you are an idiot. You're giving these people your money, and they're talking about you, they're calling you out your name. So anyway, I go to the store, and I'm talking to this older guy, he's a child, because they all play, and we know these Chaldeans, they sit up and say the most disrespectful things and say, I'm just joking. You go to hell with that. I'm not trying to hear that. So I'm in the store, and he's talking, and I'm not really trying to pay no attention to him. So he kind of like put my business out about something that I was doing, and it wasn't nobody's business, and it was like a whole bunch of people in the store, and it like really pissed me off. And I told him, I'm not your wife, don't play with me. So I actually went to the person that was the owner, well, he was acting owner, and was letting him know he's disrespectful. He's very disrespectful. And he was like, well, oh, well, he was just joking. Don't fall for that he was just joking nonsense. These people are grown men in these stores, and they're trying to go over your head and say dirty things to you. When you send your children to this store, I've actually seen this. They talk about your children, how dirty they are. They talk, and like I told you before, you need to learn a language. Learn all the ratchet words you know in your language and see how much they talk about you like that. My people are so ignorant, so stupid. You don't want to learn nothing. You don't want to be held accountable for nothing. Stop going to these places. It's called Players Store. It's on Schaefer and Chicago. These people take advantage. A man told me there was a young woman that needed some food, and one of these young boys that work back there, or one of these old men that work back there, made this woman go in the back and have sex with her so she can get bologna and bread for her children. Now, we got these men in here. Not only are they pimping out the dope fiend women in our community, they pimping out women that's 20, 25 years old that's not really getting a lot. And I'm not talking about people who taking their food stamps and spending them and selling them. I'm talking about women who's really barely making it. And these folks are taking advantage of them. Anytime you go to any business and tell them this person offended me, that person should not be there anymore. Now, like I said before, if one black don't go, no black should go. They come in our community. They get all of our money. They disrespect us and talk to us any kind of way. Now, I'm going to tell you what could happen. What could happen over there on Schaefer in Chicago is nobody don't go to that store. Let it close down, close it out, and then let the community buy that store. But we are too stupid and too ignorant and too me-ish to see that there's a better way for us. We let Asians, Chaldeans, Pakistanians, white folks, all folks, we just let them come in here and just buy us out. And when they decide they want to leave, guess what they're going to take? The groceries. They're going to take the food. They're going to take everything, because everything that we need, they're selling us. Ain't no more getting your crusty feet done, because they not coming over here no more. So, you know, I'm just tired of going into these stores and they're laughing at you because they know you're coming back. And some of y'all done already been through this. This store over here on Schaefer in Chicago, this store needs to be shut down. I don't care how many items they got to sell you. Is it worth you giving up your dignity or them dehumanizing your children? Now, I used to think this was a swell bunch of guys, and when I first met these people, they were, they were good people. But now they're moving a whole new generation in there, and they're old farts of grandfathers that don't have no filter, and they're letting them run the store. And in my opinion, they're running the stores down, but you can't tell because black folks gonna still go. I mean, we just fall for any old thing. Any old thing. Well, this store close to me. You got a car. Drive somewhere else. If you don't got a car, I'm quite sure. If you can go downtown Detroit and you ain't got a car, you can go to the grocery store. You can get a jitney. You don't have to go to these places. So, that just was on my mind. I'm going to be doing some of these exposés. I wanted to let you guys know also that I'll be on every Monday on Facebook Live, YouTube. I'll be going to Patreon. I'll be on Patreon next month. I'm getting my channel together. Um, in July, I'm going to be giving away a flat screen TV. It's not open to any of the affiliates that I work with or anybody that's affiliated with anybody that I work with down here. So it's actually just for the community. So in July, I'll give you more details about that. I'm going to give away a smart TV. Smart TVs are very good to have because you don't have to have nothing but Wi-Fi. You don't have to have cable. When I got a smart TV, I got rid of my cable. So I want to bless somebody with a color TV, a smart TV, and I'm going to give you guys more information about how you can participate. You ain't just going to get it. How you can participate in getting this television. I'm going to be doing some giveaways. I made ordered some little pillows and stuff, and I think they're really cute. So I just want to get back to the community because some of y'all have been really good. There's been a couple of unknown supporters. Thank you, whoever you are. I appreciate what you do for me. It's just really sweet. I just want to give everybody their props. I mean, I can't believe that, ladies and gentlemen, last month it's been 6 years I've been doing this, and it's been a struggle for me. But I just thank my supporters. I thank my viewers. I just thank all of you guys for the things that you do. Before I get out of here, I wanted to talk about did you guys see this thing that Monique had said about and I'm not into, celebrities or anything like that, but I just had to speak on it because this is things that I talk about with the community, and I want you guys to, I just want to say this to Monique. So Monique was saying that women, she see them at the airport and in the community, and they got these head scarves on and walking around in their pajamas, and she had got backlash from that. And I just wanted to tell Monique, because I got in touch with her one time, and I wanted her to I wanted to interview her, but she, never replied. But I wanted to tell her, good for her. I'm glad she stood up for what she believed in. Okay, Monique, this is what I was very offended about. I understand that you used to gain a lot, that you used to, weigh a lot. You used to talk about little women. Now you want to be a little woman. I understand all that. What I don't understand is why are you on the internet with your flab hanging out, your hair gray as all get out. You're telling these young women don't do something, and you're standing in front of a camera looking a hot mess. Okay, you lost weight. It looks good to you. It don't look good to everybody, boo. Now I seen on your YouTube channel or wherever where you were doing a photo shoot and you look beautiful. Why are you walking around with a two-piece outfit on that, just because it's your size don't mean you should wear it, sister. I'm just telling you that. Now, you talking about how Patti LaBelle and all these older sisters came up and gave you some advice. I'm giving you some advice. I'm an older sister. Stop wearing stuff like that on the internet. You look a hot mess. Now, what you said, bravo. But don't come on the air looking ratchet, telling people not to be ratchet. That's an oxymoron. That's an oxymoron. I just don't get how, I guess because you feel like you're a celebrity, you could just walk around in your drawers and stuff and tell people what. No, that's not the way it works. You lead by example, hunty. This is not do as I say, but not as I do. You talking about sweet baby. These people don't know you. The only thing I want to say to you, girl, is I appreciate what you said, but the visual did not match the audio. Please believe me. So I didn't want to stay on this too long with Monique. I just wanted her to know that you got to be tactful when you're trying to talk to folks, and when you're trying to, give them a little bit of advice. Everybody is not going to take it, and that's to be expected. But nobody is going to take it if you sitting up there looking like you got on a horse uniform and you're old. Nobody wants to see that. I've talked about this before. You women lose this weight. You probably weigh like, and I'm not talking about Monique now. I'm just talking about big women in period. Some of you. If it don't apply, let it fly. Some of y'all be done lost 50, 60 pounds. Great for y'all, and I'm happy for the sisters that do that. But then you got all this flab hanging off, and you think you looking like you the bomb, and you walking around with these spec. Girl, stop it. Please stop it. Nobody wants to see that. In your mind, I don't know what kind of mirror you have in your house, but when you come outside, it don't look like whatever you see when you look in that mirror. I don't care if you over 50 years old. Yeah, we got these divalicious folks out here, and then some people are models and they wear certain things. But if you're not a model, if you're not in the industry where they're gonna make you do the naked thing or whatever like that. But I'm just talking about regular folks, and this actually is gonna go out for Monique too. When you get a certain age, certain things are not age appropriate anymore, and you really shouldn't be wearing it. If you do want to wear it in your house around your husband. Other than that, nobody wants to see that. So on to the next slide. So I have been doing some research, and I went into Chinatown. I went out here on, it was Stevenson Highway and something, and there's a lot of Chaldeans and people stay out there, and I noticed that in the Chinese over in that area is basically like, I don't know where they found these Chinese cops from, but these people have like their own people policing them, in the neighborhood. And yesterday I had went to the store because I wanted, to buy some groceries and do some stuff for some people, and I seen a white cop, coming out the Chinese place and everything. And I walked over. I always had my camera. Took a picture of the side of his car, see what the truck number was and everything. And I'm like, "Can I ask you a question?" And he was like, "Yes, ma'am." He was a really nice Caucasian officer. I got to give him that. He was, and I'm glad he was. But I say, why is there so many white cops in the urban neighborhoods, and how can I go about getting more black cops, at least 70% black cops in my neighborhood? He goes off to say, well, I work well with the black community, and most of my I work with a lot of black folks. Ain't nobody asked you that. That's how I know you racist, when you start spewing off how many black people you know and all of this. You racist. It don't take all that. Now, like I said before, we got black brothers, I got black brothers, I got black sisters, yellow sisters, red brothers. I mean, I don't discriminate. And like I said before, everybody that's your color is not for you, and everybody that's not your color is not against you. And we have to have discernment to figure out what is what. But for right now, I'm just speaking for the black folks. We need to start getting our own. I don't know I've talked to people. And a couple of years ago, I was talking with a woman, and she was gonna get a grocery store, and it was supposed to have been like not in the Upper Peninsula, but like the upper part of the hand, like right here. And I don't know what happened. She fell out of touch with me, and I was gonna help her, and I was gonna put stock in it, and this, that, and the other. I don't know what happened or why she stopped, or if some of her people pulled out of it or whatnot. But there's money in the ghetto. There is money in the ghetto, and we need to start taking our money and using it like it's supposed to be used. We'll sit up all day and buy Nikes and won't buy Nike stock. We'll sit up all day and run back and forth to the liquor store when you probably done spent enough money over the last 5 years to buy one. You know what's wrong with a lot of us? We're just lazy and don't want to do anything. And you know what's going to happen? When everything hits the fan, those of you who do not have a skill or a gift, we all have one, but you may not even know what yours is at this point. And if you can't do nothing literally to save your life to stay on this earth, and the powers that be, like, you know what? You got, like they were saying, the mark of the beast. You got to buy and sell. You can't do this, you can't do that without the mark. Those who's not going to take the mark, some of them they're gonna say, you know, they're not gonna take the mark, and then they're gonna fold. But I'm saying now, before all of this even comes, you know, into play, we don't have anything. Africa don't even belong to us. And I mean, we're just like, we're homeless with homes. We don't own nothing. We ain't running nothing. We don't got no power over nothing. And then the ones who are trying to make a difference and do something with their lives, we so hating on them like crabs in a barrel. We don't want to see none of us have anything. But meanwhile, you'll root the white man on, you'll root the Chinese man on, you'll root everybody on except for your own kind. That's just terrible. I really don't get this. Lord, please help me not to cry. You folks make me sick sometimes. You make me very sick. The way people work hard for their things, and y'all break it to their house, steal their things. Shame on you. God is going to get you. God is going to get you. You can't keep taking for people and think good things are going to happen for you. My people, I love you so much. Please wake up. Please start learning how to come together. My email is DonnaStinson63@gmail.com. DonnaStinson63@gmail.com. If you have any ideas, if you got a little bit of money, you want to come up with something or try to make something happen for your children. I told you guys years ago, they're not going to do anything for the Detroit public school system. You're going to have to start homeschooling your children and teaching them about our history, not what the white people are teaching them. No, you ain't want to do that. Pandemic came, they had to stay home. You ain't want to be bothered with them. Some of you mothers ain't worth a bucket of boo-boo to a bucket of boo-boo. I'm just so sick of you nasty, lazy, no good, for nothing, drunken. Y'all just a mess when it comes to your children. Some of your children's 5, 6, 7 years old. They take care of themselves. You don't know nothing. Children, 10, 11, 12. They take care of themselves and they take care of your bummy self. Shame on you, mothers. Shame on you. Shame on you, fathers. This is just a perverted world we live in. Before I go, it's another thing I want to talk about. They're talking about binary children, binary or whatever that is to me. That's what it is. You're not going to stop me from saying what I want to say. These children are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years old. They call them bitty stocks or some type of stuff, but they're like little blankets that, like prosthetics. Like a woman want to be a man and they buy a prosthetic. They got these things for children now. Now, how demonic is that? How you gonna tell me my child is 4 and wants to be gay? Your child don't have nobody to be gay with. Your child don't know what gay is. To your child, gay is happy, okay? You're putting that in your child. You're allowing the school system to put it into your child. You're allowing the government to put it into the child. They already got your dumb butt. They are after your children. Don't be a dummy. They just got finished talking about some lady, well, it was a man, and he walked in his store, and he was dressed like a woman, and the lady at the counter said, "May I help you, sir?" And he got an attitude and started barking at her, talking about calling the police and how they march for this gay folks. So let me tell y'all something. Do not mix black plight with your perversion. You already perverted the rainbow, which was a holy symbolic thing stating that the Lord was no longer going to harm the earth with water. Was not going to. You took it and made it something perverted. All you people out there talking about this is the way I was. No, somebody made you that way. You were molested. You get into the nasty side of your life. You start smelling yourself and making yourself something you were never meant to be. Your creation role is what God made you. If you don't know what you are, and I said this before, find a mirror, pull your skirt up, pull your pants down, and you'll see exactly who you are and what you're supposed to be. How are you going to change who you are because you feel like people? We are living in a time where do as thou wilt is the whole of the law. Nobody's scared of God anymore. Nobody cares about God. It's all about this is what I want to do. I'm so sick of people coming to me saying, my child said that they want to be gay. Your child don't know. If you folks don't get a hold of your children, trust me, the powers that be is going to take them from you. They are after the children. They are distracting you with this COVID, this out of school thing for the children. Now they're bringing all these binary products in. Your children ain't even got out the womb good, and they're saying, let's change them into something they ain't supposed to be. You know why? Because you cannot procreate when you're dating the same sex. They don't want nobody to procreate. First, it was, we're going to sleep with humans. Then it was, we're going to start sleeping with the animals. Now they got robots that they're sleeping with that do things with. Now, I mean, what? We're coming to an age to where this has turned into such a lustful and perverted country. My time is up. But I love you guys. And please think about what I said. All of you folks that feel like you gay and you talking about you been gay for years, some of y'all are thinking in y'all minds right now, am I really gay, or is this something that I wanted to do? Think about that. Put your thinking caps on for once. So until next time, stay strong and be strong.
Be part of the big